Welcome back to my YouTube channel, where we explore the world of rare and fascinating coins from all over the globe. So, get ready for coin. The 1980 penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial series, a design beloved by collectors and everyday Americans alike. On the obverse, you'll find Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design that's been gracing pennies since 1909. On the reverse, Frank Asparo's depiction of the Lincoln Memorial serves as a timeless tribute to the great emancipator. While the design may seem familiar, the 1980 penny has unique characteristics that can make it a valuable addition to your collection. First, let's talk about its composition. By 1980, pennies were still being minted in their traditional alloy of 95% copper and 5% zinc. This gives the coin a rich reddish-brown color that collectors adore. However, it also means that the coin is heavier than its modern counterparts. This copper composition was phased out just 2 years later, in 1982, making the 1980 penny part of the final chapter of solid copper pennies. Now, what makes the 1980 penny valuable? As always, condition is crucial. A coin in uncirculated condition, graded MS67 or higher, can fetch anywhere from $50 to $200 at auction. But the real excitement lies in error coins. Keep an eye out for doubled dies, especially on the obverse. Look closely at the date, Lincoln's profile, and the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." Any signs of doubling could mean you've struck gold, or copper, in this case. Another error to watch for is off-center strikes. These occur when the coin isn't properly aligned during the minting process, resulting in a design that's shifted to one side. The more dramatic the misalignment, the more valuable the coin. Off-center strikes from 1980 can sell for hundreds of dollars, depending on the extent of the error and the coin's condition. Die cracks are another feature to look for. These appear as raised lines on the coin's surface and are caused by breaks in the die used to strike the coin. While not as dramatic as doubled dies or off-center strikes, die cracks are still highly collectible and can add significant value to your coin. Imagine this. You're rummaging through an old jar of coins and come across a 1980 penny. It looks pristine, with a bright copper luster and no visible wear. You examine it under a magnifying glass and notice a slight doubling on the date. Excited, you send it off for grading and it comes back as a rare double D error in MS68 condition. That single penny, once overlooked as ordinary, is now worth hundreds of dollars. To increase your chances of finding a valuable 1980 penny, consider searching through rolls of pennies from banks or even estate sales. These sources often contain coins that have been out of circulation for years, preserving their condition. And once you've found a promising coin, store it in a protective case to prevent further wear and tear. The 1980 penny is more than just a piece of pocket change. It's a piece of history with the potential for incredible value. It's a reminder that even the smallest, most unassuming items can hold great significance. So, keep your eyes peeled and happy hunting. The 2001 penny coin might seem like an ordinary piece of currency, something you pass by without a second thought. But what if I told you this small, humble coin could hold secrets that make it far more fascinating than you'd ever imagine? Today, we're diving into the story behind the 2000 penny, exploring its design, history, and why collectors are paying attention to it. The 1 penny coin has been a staple of British currency for decades, and the 2000 edition is no exception. At first glance, it might not stand out. It features the iconic portcullis design on the reverse, a symbol deeply rooted in British heritage. This design has been used on the penny since decimalization in 1971, and it continues to be a classic representation of the monarchy and the nation's history. On the obverse, we find the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait, introduced in 1998, captures the Queen in her later years, showcasing her regal presence with incredible detail. But what makes the 2000 penny so interesting? For starters, its production year places it at the turn of the millennium, a significant historical moment. Coins minted in such transitional years often gain extra attention from collectors due to their symbolic value. The year 2000 marked not only the start of a new century, but also the continuation of traditions in coinage that have endured for centuries. Now you might wonder, is there anything particularly rare or valuable about this coin? While the 2000 penny is not considered rare in the traditional sense, millions were minted, it still holds a unique place in the hearts of collectors. Coins from this era are now over 2 decades old, and finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is becoming increasingly uncommon. If you happen to have a 2000 penny in excellent condition, it could be worth more than its face value to the right buyer. One factor that adds intrigue to coins like this is the possibility of errors. Minting errors can significantly increase a coin's value, and the 2000 penny is no exception. Examples of errors might include misaligned designs, double strikes, or variations in the metal composition. While these are rare, they can turn an ordinary penny into a sought-after collector's item. The 2003 one-penny coin is a small but significant piece of currency that reflects the enduring legacy of coinage in the United Kingdom. Minted as part of the decimal coinage system introduced in 1971, this coin is emblematic of a long history of British monetary tradition. Despite its modest monetary value, the one-penny coin holds considerable cultural and historical importance, serving as a symbol of everyday economic transactions and national identity. The coin itself is composed of copper-plated steel, a material chosen for its durability and cost-effectiveness. The switch to copper-plated steel occurred in 1992, replacing the earlier bronze composition to reduce production costs. The result is a coin that is both lightweight and resistant to wear, ensuring its longevity in circulation. With a diameter of 20.3 millimeters and a weight of 3.56 grams, the one-penny coin is easily recognizable by touch and sight, making it accessible to a broad spectrum of users instantly. On the obverse of the 2003 one-penny coin is the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait, introduced in 1998, depicts the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. The inscription surrounding the portrait reads, Elizabeth II, DF, Red FD, followed by the year of minting, 2003. The abbreviation DF, Red FD, stands for Dei Gratia Regina Fidei Defensatrix, which translates to, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. This design not only affirms the monarch's role as head of state, but also serves as a testament to the coin's authenticity and legal tender status. The reverse of the coin features the classic portcullis design, a representation of a chained portcullis with a crown above it. This design has long been associated with the British Parliament and serves as a symbol of the country's legislative heritage. Created by Christopher Ironside, the reverse design was introduced with the decimization of British currency in 1971 and remained in use until 2008, when a new series of designs inspired by the Royal Shield of Arms was introduced. The inscription on the reverse reads, 1 penny, clearly indicating the coin's denomination. While the monetary value of a single penny may seem negligible, its presence in the economic system is far from insignificant. Pennies facilitate exact pricing, making them essential for everyday transactions and maintaining pricing granularity. Moreover, they hold sentimental value for many people, often evoking memories of childhood savings and simple exchanges. The 2003 one-penny coin, like others of its kind, may find itself in countless pockets, purses, and tills, contributing silently but significantly to the flow of commerce. From a collector's perspective, the 2003 one-penny coin is not particularly rare or valuable, as it was minted in large quantities to meet the demands of circulation. However, its significance lies in its role as a snapshot of the era in which it was produced. Coins often reflect the socio-political climate of their time, and the 2003 one-penny is no exception. It represents a period of stability and continuity under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, whose long tenure as monarch provided a sense of constancy in a rapidly changing world. In summary, the 2003 one-penny coin may be small in size and value, but it carries a weight of history, culture, and practical utility. It is a humble yet enduring element of the British monetary system, a testament to the intricate balance of tradition and functionality that defines coinage. Whether viewed through the lens of numismatics or everyday use, this coin holds a place of quiet significance in the story of British currency. The 1993 one-penny coin may seem like just another small piece of currency, but it carries a fascinating story that makes it worth more than a quick glance. Let's take a closer look at this coin, its history, and why it has become a point of interest for collectors and enthusiasts alike. The one-penny coin has been a part of British coinage since decimalization in 1971, and the 1993 version is a continuation of this long tradition. On the reverse side, you'll find the iconic portcullis design with chains, topped by a crown. This symbol has been associated with British coinage for centuries, representing the enduring strength and heritage of the monarchy. It's a design that's both simple and elegant, a perfect reflection of the penny's role as a cornerstone of everyday currency. On the obverse side of the 1993 penny, you'll see the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Makhlouf. This particular portrait was used on British coins from 1985 to 1997 and shows the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem. It's a striking image that captures her majesty and grace, cementing her legacy on the coins of the era. So, what makes the 1993 penny coin special? For starters, it's a product of its time, representing a moment in history when the UK was undergoing subtle but significant changes. The early 1990s were a period of modernization and growth, and the coins minted during this time are a reflection of that era. While the 1993 penny was produced in large numbers and is not inherently rare, its age and condition can make it desirable to collectors. Coins from the 1990s are now over 30 years old, and finding a 1993 penny in excellent, uncirculated condition is becoming increasingly difficult. Collectors value coins that have retained their original luster and sharp details, and a well-preserved 1993 penny can fetch a premium over its face value. Additionally, as with any coin, minting errors can add significant value. While errors on the 1993 penny are not commonly reported, it's always worth checking your coins for anomalies, such as misaligned designs, doubling, or unusual metal compositions. Even a small error can turn an ordinary coin into a rare and valuable piece. For many, the 1993 penny is more than just a piece of currency. It's a reminder of a specific time in history. It's a small artifact that connects us to the past, a piece of everyday life that has endured through decades of change. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting to explore the world of coins, the 1993 penny is a fascinating piece to add to your collection. So the next time you come across a 1993 one-penny coin, take a moment to appreciate its story. It might not be the rarest or most valuable coin, but it holds a unique place in the tapestry of British coinage. Who knows? That little penny in your hand might be worth more than just its face value. It could be a tiny piece of history waiting to be discovered. The 1971 one-penny coin was part of a significant moment in British history. It was the first year of decimalisation, when the UK switched from the old pounds, shillings and pence system to the decimal system we use today. This penny was one of the coins introduced during this transition. It was minted in large quantities, but like all coins, certain factors can make it more valuable. On one side of the coin, you'll find a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This iconic image of the Queen was used on coins for many years and is instantly recognizable. On the reverse, you'll see Britannia, a classic symbol of British strength and unity. While these designs are standard for the 1971 penny, subtle variations or imperfections can set some coins apart. One of the most important factors in determining a coin's value is its condition. Coins that are uncirculated or in mint state condition, meaning they haven't been used in everyday transactions, are worth far more than those that show signs of wear. A mint condition 1971 penny will still have its original shine and no visible scratches or blemishes. Another factor to look for is minting errors. Errors occur when something goes wrong during the coin's production process, and collectors love these unique quirks. For example, you might find a 1971 penny with misaligned text, an off-center design, or even a double strike where parts of the design are stamped twice. These errors can make a coin significantly more valuable because they are rare. Rarity and provenance also play a role. Most 1971 pennies were made from bronze, but occasionally variations in composition or thickness might have occurred. If you find one with unusual characteristics, or if you can trace your coin to a particular minting batch or collector's set, it could command a higher price. So, how much could a 1971 penny be worth? In circulated condition, most of these coins are worth no more than their face value. However, a well-preserved, uncirculated example can sell for $2 to $5. If you have a penny with an error, the value might jump to $10 or more. And if your coin is particularly rare or has a strong provenance, you could be looking at a value in the hundreds of dollars.